There are rip-offs, there are rorts, there are people that have been dodging paying their fair share of tax. That will be a significant part of the funding of any tax cut that will benefit middle and low income earners under Labour.
Are you going to fund a $1.3 billion tax package with that?
You heard what I said. I said that would fund a significant part of it, and people at the top that got a windfall gain from the tax cuts at a time when everybody else, middle and low income earners, are finding it really hard, will have to pay a bit more, and that's fair. That is what should be happening when times are tough.
So none of the money of that tax package...
It won't be borrowed.
No,
I've told you that. We will be looking at growth over the period of time that we're introducing that policy, and that will fund anything not covered by dealing with tax dodgers and the extra amount that will come from top income earners.
How easy do you think it'll be to deal with the tax dodgers?
I don't think it's ever easy. But when you've got those sort of loopholes that the tax working group highlighted, half of the top 100 earners in New Zealand paying a lower tax rate than you'll be paying because they can do their business through trusts and other dodges, that's wrong. You know, everybody should get a fair go and everybody should pay a fair share, and that's what Labour will be about.
So do you have an idea about how much you get in a short amount of time?
I used just one example, which was people who were able to heavily leverage purchase of rental properties and offset the costs of that against income tax that they would normally be obliged to pay. We know that we've got $200 billion worth of rental property, and it produces a net return in terms of income tax. In fact, more money goes back to those people than we get from it. You know that there are tax dodgers there that have to be closed to be fair to everyone.
But do you have an idea about how much you could get from closing those loopholes?
I think that the calculation on that was, I'm trying to remember now, is about $260 million simply from that loophole alone.
So where are you going to get the other $1.1 billion from?
Because that's only one example. You know, how is it that a property developer that's a multi-millionaire pays no taxation? Is that right? I don't believe that that's appropriate. If he's not paying his share and his kids are still going to school, getting hospital services, getting the protection of the police and the justice and the correction system, he should be paying his fair share along with everybody else.